Podcast.
We're gonna talk politics on this show because I don't know enough about them.
Oh, we're rolling? Why are we rolling?
Oh shit, video's on too?
Why? Well, hold on a
Video's
minute.
on? Put your headphones on. We're ready to go. What's up, y'all? This is Brahma Bull and my
Great.
beautiful wife, Daphne, back at you for episode 9 of Out the Chute.
Who's talking politics? I'll put my headphones on in just a second.
And I firmly believe everybody should have their ass kicked one time in their life just to know that it can happen. I'm serious. Everybody needs an ass whooping.
Okay.
Put your headphones on.
Give me a minute.
Shut the door. I didn't know we was gonna be rolling this fast, but anyway, this is episode 9 already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct with that?
We could technically start whenever you want.
Bitch, are we on or not?
We're on.
What do you mean? We can start anytime we
He's
want.
saying he can stop and start over.
No. What's the purpose of being
I don't know, but
legit and for real?
Oh, well, we're
Would you
legit.
get off your phone so I can,
I was still working.
honey? I can't do this without you. You know, like everything. For real though,
Okay.
God, you don't think everybody just needs to get beat up one time in life?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know we were rolling. I'm over here trying to look like
I'm asking you a
somebody.
serious question. I think
No, I
everybody should
don't.
get beat up one time in
Oh
life.
my God, you're loud in this shit.
Then that way you can know that it can always be worse.
Turn you down in my much
We should have been. I ain't worried. Hey,
woosah.
all right, let me go ahead and just get this out right out in the front.
What?
Ate 150 milligrams of vitamins. I feel exceptionally good, and if I freeze up like that, you might have to remind me where we are and
Why
what
is
we're
there
doing.
a bullhorn sitting here?
Oh yeah, check it out.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna go with Halloween this year. Are they crooked?
Yeah.
Hey,
They
Steve
are.
was in here playing this earlier. I ain't lying. Hand it to him. He can play it.
Okay. Well.
Play that over there one time, Steve. Y'all think this is a real bullhorn? Nah, you can sit down. That's cool. It's just too much. My bad. I do like this. That could turn into a meme somehow.
Put it down.
I am. I'm gonna end up breaking it. So here we are in our brand new home again that just got even better news about 14 minutes ago. Every time we take 10 steps forward, we...
Take a few back. I almost fell down the stairs just now. That
Why were
would've
you
been
so
really
delayed
bad.
on my... I gave you a layup. You could have... I gave you a fresh alley-oop to dunk that one and you
I
stalled.
wasn't prepared for this yet.
Oh, speaking of, yeah, we probably should put a banister or a handrail of some
Yeah.
sort down the them steep-ass cathedral steps. 'Cause Big Boy takes a roll.
Anybody takes a roll.
Man, if I fall from the top of them stairs to this down here, we're going to have to replace the floors. I will wipe them all up.
We have to replace part of the ceiling over there now. And
Oh, yeah, part of-
brand new cabinets.
And
that I
part of
just-
the wall where
No, they're not the wall.
the
but-
plumber didn't decide to...
we'll
He
just,
just ran a pipe with no end on it. And it didn't connect to anything. It just was chilling in the ceiling, just like, turn me on, people, turn me on.
is that mine?
And they, nah.
Oh.
Oh, so let's explain.
No, let's don't. But that's not mine. Mine's little tiny.
And why would you have one of those? Why?
Because at night, sometimes I just need to de-stress because y'all bug the living shit out of me.
And you never did it, nothing, and you've done it the last 2 nights, and you felt so much better before you laid
No,
it
I didn't
down.
say that. I
You know,
didn't
like,
say.
you came in around the corner and said, this
Actually,
is
you
one of the
said that I
greatest
was
things.
better. I'm like, what's that supposed to mean?
Sometimes we all need to unwind. And I can actually see when you're unwound. Because sometimes you're wound tighter than an 8-day clock, baby, and there ain't nothing I can do to turn. I mean, you just all day long. All right, so,
And I don't like the taste of them.
well, because you...
Well, you know, like if they say that it says it's strawberry something, you'd think that's what it tastes like. That's
It
not,
does.
No,
This-
it doesn't.
No,
It tastes like weed.
Okay. Hey, I'm kinda,
just saying. That's big difference between weed and strawberry.
what's going to happen when my dog dies?
Oh, God, don't talk about that.
I know, but I'm sad because we lost a family member dog today. I was kind of...
Yeah, that's sad. But don't talk about Rhodey dying, please.
Well, it's gonna happen. And I was thinking about it today.
Oh, she's 7 years old.
But isn't that terrible to think about the well-being of my animals more than I do myself?
What's gonna happen when I die?
Well, we're gonna. I don't know. We'll have to adjust.
Oh, we're
Obviously.
gonna adjust to me dying, but you're gonna like spaz out if your dog dies.
There was no real good answer for that, huh?
Kadoki.
You know what I mean? Like,
My son's texting me.
would
Sorry.
you see? This is what I'm saying. It's like you expect me to carry this whole. Oh, let's talk about the argument we had the other day about the podcast. Daphne literally cussed me, got mad for an hour, didn't speak to me for an hour and a half because I won't let her see the notes that I put on the notepad for what we're going to discuss on the podcast. Why? You think I'm going to embarrass you or something? Or do you think I'm going to talk about something we should? I'm not that stupid. I put them on there so we can get your candid reactions like that.
I was going to talk about some stuff today, but then I didn't. I wasn't prepared to do this because I rushed over here. So I was actually making notes. It was going to be a Daphne podcast, but of course now I rushed over here because I thought that my house was flooded and.
We're in a studio right now, and I don't see one violin to play for that
You're a dick.
sad ass song.
You know what?
Because you could do your own podcast
You're such
and
a
have way more views than me. Honey, I'll just play it. I look right here. I got
Sorry,
notes
guys.
that says
I'm like trying to connect to Wi-Fi here, and it won't connect.
I have a note that says Daphne, take over and talk about whatever you want to.
I just don't know. Like I don't like being frazzled, and I feel like I'm frazzled right now after.
What is the definition of frazzled? Origin, please. Origin of what? Like
This ain't no spelling bee. Origin.
what is frazzled? Is that a combination of
Yeah,
something?
it's like. Yeah.
You know how words take weird meaning. I'm being dead serious. Like,
Have you ever
is
seen
it-
when somebody sticks their finger in a light socket and their hair's all poofed up and they just don't look? They don't.
They're shocked.
I'm not really shocked.
They're
but a
electrocuted.
combination of between being just all over the place. I don't know. I'm just.
No, I'm trying for me to figure out if frazzled is a combination word. Like, what does it mean? Freaked out and azzled. Like, I
What's
don't
the
know.
Wi-Fi password?
Wow. Can you share it with her or something?
You
It's
don't
the
know
same-
it?
Yes. Oh, I'm going to give it to everybody here so they can steal my Wi-Fi from Hartford, Connecticut.
Steve just sent it to me.
Let me go ahead and give y'all my Netflix login.
Oh, he
My
didn't send me
Netflix-
that.
Let me give y'all my Netflix login
You're
too.
what?
I did say Netflix login. I did. I absolutely did.
Definition
Thank you.
of frazzle.
Thank you,
It's an
Death
adjective.
Stars.
Frazzled.
I understand that it's a.
Cause to feel completely exhausted, worn out. Hey, that's me.
Honey,
need a shirt
I
that
know
says
what
frazzled.
it really means. I
Hey.
just wonder where the word came from.
It's an adjective.
That has nothing to do with the origin. That's
I don't
that's.
know
that's the
where it came from.
Adjective describes.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. Hey, Steve, I need the Wi-Fi password.
Still,
Yes.
that wasn't it.
Frazzled is not the Wi-Fi password.
I just know. Jeez. Well, so
For some reason, I was thinking about one of my things I was going to talk about. It was just talking about a little bit about each band member we've had over the years, and for some reason, Jim popped into my mind.
oh, you must have been looking at a little Debbie. Hey, Jim
I love Jim.
has
I
the
miss laughing at
sweetest
him.
of all sweet tooths to ever be created in the history
Steve.
of mankind.
I need the Wi-Fi password, dude. Oh,
You're really starting to aggravate me right now. That ain't the password. I made the password when he came over here. Y'all are dumb.
Okay,
Hold
here.
on. It's uppercase.
Stop. Okay.
Exclamation point.
Oh, okay.
And if that ain't it, we ain't getting Wi-Fi because I lost it. So yeah, passwords. You know how we're all simple. You know, almost everybody could probably guess somebody's password every time. That's how people get hacked for real. Think about it.
Kelsey and I had to change all the passwords to 180 the other day, like
I
all the
took-
stuff, and because somebody actually did hack our booking password and was posing and sending people stuff, and so it took us like
Sending
a half
people
a
nudes.
no, that'd be interesting. But we were it took us half a day to come up with another password.
That's
That's bad.
hey man, yeah. When passwords were first kind of like new, I took money out of Fletcher's bank account in college, because we all had the same bank on campus, a little Fifth Third on campus, and it's like when ATM and debit cards had just came out. So you kind of just had it laying around sometimes like your key card or your
That
ID.
was the incorrect password, but I got the right one.
Well, either way, I took his ATM card to the thing one time and put in money and just punched my code in and realized, I didn't take, I realized I actually took the money out and had to put it back in because I didn't. No, so I asked, I was like, what the? We both wore 24. I wore 24 in football. He wore 24 in basketball, and our dumbasses, our passwords are 24. It's like, so we had the same password, and I was like, man, what is it? No, stupid's the night we just kicked out a bunch of car windows for no reason.
Oh, let's go back to talking about Jim.
Oh, sweet tooth Jimmy Halcomb. Hey.
Well, I was going to talk about the time
Ooh.
that we left him when we were in, I think it was Michigan.
And how did we remember him? A reference to sweets.
Like we left the hotel.
So, well, we got to preface the fact that, Jim, it is so funny because he's real health conscious. He walks and exercises and everything, but he ain't going to pass on a sweet. I don't care if it's from a plastic bag, it's from a little old 80-year-old Amish woman churning her own butter to what? If it's presented to him, he will taste it. He loves sweets. I mean, loves them. We were in, you said Michigan, right?
We were in Michigan. I'm pretty sure.
It was for that toy drive. So we go to sound check and everything, and we leave. We go back to the hotel. We're all getting ready, and I don't even know what time bus call was to leave. But anyway, we all get on the bus. We get literally
almost there.
Yeah, about 5 minutes from the venue, and Ronnie said, "Where's Jim?" And I was like, what made you think of, like,
he was eating some cupcakes.
Yeah, he goes, I was eating this cookie and thought of Jim. Where's Jim? That bitch was back in the hotel still, didn't call nobody, nothing, just sitting in the lobby, just eating a honey bun. What are you doing, Jim? Having a coffee and a honey bun. I didn't know what time we were Man, we left him. We left Damon at a truck stop. That was lucky we ever even knew he was there.
Yeah,
he could have been left for hours and hours.
Well, it was because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. We were on the big bus, and everybody was. We thought he was still in his bunk.
Dude, he came in. Yeah, we went to a big travel stop, truck stop, and we all went into the main entrance. And the side entrances. I guess he had gotten off the bus, came in the side entrance. We all get back on. He didn't take his phone in because it was 3 or 4 in the morning. Man, we got 30 miles up the road, and I think somebody just happened. I think Connor went to ask him something and pulled his curtain back on his bunk, and he's like, "Yo, we got no Damon." We go back to that gas station. He just sitting there smoking a cigarette. You just see this afro pull it in. He's smoking a cigarette. I knew you guys would find me. It was. Oh man, we had some crazy stuff happen on the road. But
yeah, we've left a few people. It's a wonder, though. I mean, we've picked up a few oddballs. No, I'm joking.
Speaking of oddballs, let me tell you what my niece said today on the phone. They were having one of her ball practices. I can't remember what sport. And there was...
Ball?
There was a banner up there that had a list of all the names of the kids that had played in that little league or whatever and gone on to get college scholarships. And she asked what a scholarship was. So my mom and dad were explaining to her what a scholarship was. She said, how your mommy was good at softball and got a scholarship to play in college, and your Uncle Jeff, he was good at football, so he got a scholarship to play at college. And Kaya said, I thought he should get a scholarship to clown college because he can juggle. I was like, what are y'all feeding her, bro? I mean, she does have a point. And so I asked her, I said, if I go to clown, because it's never too late to go to clown school. Hell, the whole genre is filled with people that graduated from clown college. But anyway, I told her I would go to clown college if she would go with me, and she put a big nix on that. So no clown college for me, which I think, they say getting into clown college is harder than getting into Harvard, like getting accepted. I'm serious. You might want to Google.
Well, okay,
might want to Google me. I don't know if I'm.
Why are we talking about the thing? I hate a clown.
I know, but you're the one who sent me a link wanting to go to a haunted wash.
No, I said if I was look, I have this fear of clown. I don't like clowns at all. I do not. I don't like Halloween. I mean, I like Halloween, but I don't like Halloween. I like scary stuff. But I don't like any type of face paint or nothing like that. I remember we were going to do this.
Anything.
Correct me again, and you're going to think anything. We were going to do this at one point in time, a couple years ago. We were going to do a concert. We were looking at doing Insane Clown Posse. You remember that? And I was like,
Daphne said,
I know.
negative.
I said, I won't be there.
It wasn't even the fact
They're
that.
like, why? I'm like, because I don't like
I don't think
face
it was
paint.
the ICP itself. It was the thousands of juggalos they bring to every concert. If you
Well,
had to see
anyway.
a 1,000 clown mask, you'd be in a fetal position.
They were trying to explain to me, they were like,
Scared
yeah, but,
to
we could
death.
really make a lot of money at this. And I'm like, I don't care. I do not do clowns. But no, so
That's on the
another
notes,
the
clowns.
clowns. Well, the clown thing though, the car wash thing, you stay in your car.
And hold your pistol.
Well, that too. It's always a plus.
I mean,
Nothing can touch you inside the car. But do you remember the time, speaking of clowns, face paint? It's not so much clowns, it's face paint. I don't like the members of Kiss either.
yeah. Remember when he showed up backstage
Well, no, I was
at
in
the barn
No,
and
it
you were
wasn't.
freaked out?
It wasn't even. That was after had been in there
Ace
counting.
Frehley.
I had been in there counting. Well, you were probably drunk that
Yeah,
night.
you got slammered.
But I was counting money with the gentleman that owned the barn, and he's like an elderly gentleman, like in his 70s or 80s, and literally, the guy, I catch a glimpse of quote unquote Gene Simmons face painted and
Nah, it
all,
was Ace.
whoever, out of the corner of my eye, and I literally
Booked it.
jumped into this man's lap. Not the Gene Simmons guy.
Not the first time.
Wow, really?
Teasing. Old
Really?
man with money. Figure you'd have tested them waters at some point.
Actually, no.
I mean, why? Hey, look.
Wow.
If I was.
I mean, but let's be honest here. I mean, no. First of all, no, because I was gonna say, like, I mean, if you die and kill over, then I probably will get me a sugar daddy. But I don't need a sugar daddy.
If I had a 90-year-old lady that just loved me and she
What
was
are
a
you talking about?
multi-billionaire, you wouldn't let her just live at the house
I am your sugar mama. Everybody jokes about that.
because you're so much older than I am.
No, I'm not. Well, not even that. I'm sort of a little bit older than you, but yeah, cougar per se. But I'm
How
not
would
really-
this even be implied?
Because
I don't make money.
no, it's not that. Is that you get to play golf and you sort of semi-retired and
Oh, the truth comes out.
I
My
mean,
back is killing me.
oh, and I take care of you.
You do.
So
There's no elevator for success. I suggest you take the stairs. That was good timing. That's one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes. He said, an escalator is never broken. It is just temporarily stairs.
wow.
He said, you imagine walking up to a
This piece of-
escalator and it's broken and it says, today we are stairs. Sorry for your convenience. He was the best. He just, the one-liners were just no segue, no, they were just one-line jokes, one after the other. He was great. He died.
Did he?
Yeah. He stuck them needles in his arms a lot.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I think I do know who that is.
Yeah, you've watched him before and you've laughed really hard at his jokes. Speaking of, you laughed really hard at damn, I just missed a good.
What you get for eating whatever you ate.
Yeah. Oh, oh man, Halloween's coming up and I was thinking about dressing up and we've never done a real like Halloween costume thing, but
We did a long time
you.
ago. No, you didn't do it. I dressed up.
Right. But dressing up made me think about the time we was told not to dress up and showed up at an event that everybody was dressed up.
Yeah, we already talked about that though. I don't want to talk about that because
We didn't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not on here. We did not.
Speaking of dressing up, hold on. This is totally off. Not really. So, what I dressed up as, Steve's over there. I think you were at my mom's, and my mom goes, I have your Halloween costume from years and years ago. Steve's making a face. I'm like, that ain't my Halloween costume.
Little skimpy nurse outfit.
No, it was like a vampire or something. I held it up to me, and I'm like, Mama, I never wore this. Like,
Who wore it?
I don't know who wore it, but it didn't even cover my coochie, so there ain't no way I wore it. I was
Hold
like,
up.
I said, I didn't wear this.
Like half her
Do you know how viral that clip's about to go?
I'm
y'all
just
go ahead and mark
saying.
my words. This clip will go viral.
No, but I'm
Because
just,
you just said, Mama, it didn't cover up my coochie. You said that clear as day for
Yeah,
all these people to hear.
I was referring.
But you know what? That was the clip we needed to get this to get people to start listening to this show.
People listen. Shut up.
Listen to your voice
Okay, we got the thumbnail.
and say that shit one more time.
No. But I'm
How
serious.
short was that dress?
It was short. It was pretty short. But what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure I never wore it.
Pretty sure.
Well, I mean, yeah. She tried to tell me I did, and I
Well,
was
then
like,
you probably did.
No,
you
'cause I
just
just
said a
don't-
minute ago you was a sugar mama, insinuating age. Age, you start to forget things.
you want to live for the rest of the
That
day?
was. I'm being real. I wasn't being ugly. I forget a lot of things. Oh,
obviously.
the first two things.
Obviously, how not to insult me.
The first two things to
My drink.
first two major signs of getting old is the first you forget shit. Can't remember the second one.
He has selective hearing.
Yeah, neither of y'all just got that. You forget things, and I
get
couldn't
it.
remember the second. Steve's
I
over
get
here and
it.
goes hearing.
I get it. I get it.
Steve said hearing.
I get it.
Shoot me in the face with a just mace.
No.
Anything else you want to talk about? Because we didn't really even talk about anything.
We hadn't here lately,
Oh.
other than just babbling. No,
Well,
like-
it's on the road. Where did we stop to eat at the most out of all restaurants?
Cracker Barrel?
Negative. Negative.
No.
Negative. Hands down.
Hip hop chicken.
No.
Hands down. The most place that we sat at and ate dinner as a
Barbecue usually, but I mean, like, what do you mean? I don't know.
the OG. Really? We ate at Olive
Oh,
Garden
well, yeah. I was used to say Olive Garden. Steve goes Olive
416
Garden.
times.
Yeah, Olive Garden.
What do you like the most from Olive Garden?
Zuppa Toscana.
What you going home to dinner tonight?
I don't know, because you got groceries and I ran out the house to a leaky house. Is that what I'm getting?
Right when
Zuppa?
you walk in, you can take the lid off, and that
Hold on.
fresh homemade Zuppa Toscana will be ready
Can I-
for you to
hold on.
just gobble.
Stop. Did you leave the stove on?
No,
Please tell me it's in the crock pot.
it's in the crock pot. I did all the cooking already.
Thank God. Okay.
I browned the sausage already. I've washed and rinsed the kale. I got all the potatoes for you skinned and pulled nice and clean because I want to eat the potatoes. And I've already did the onions and the garlic and all the seasoning. Got it all finished. Added the chicken stock. Added a little bit
Okay.
of water.
So, in other words, you cooked.
And you ready to go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man, I thought I'd get some more love than that. And there's a big old bouquet of sunflowers sitting in the truck for you. But
They're probably dead by now if you've left them in the
listen
truck.
to how happy she is about it.
Thank you.
They're probably dead.
No, thank you.
They're probably dead. Sunflowers, coochie. What are you talking about on this Gum podcast, Mama? Hey, how about that time you never got starstruck, but you got starstruck?
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That don't count.
That does count. Yo, talk trash all the time. Oh, don't nobody starstruck me. Don't nobody starstruck me. Stone Cold said, "He's some big ass shrimp, aren't they?" Daphne looked at him right in the face and turned and looked at me. That's Stone Cold. That's Stone Cold. That's still one of my favorite stories. We should tell the whole story one time or sometime. But you were starstruck,
We're at a WWE.
and you would have left me if he'd have said, "You're my new wife." You was gone.
I wouldn't have.
Maybe he was drooling.
Because he wears cut off blue jean shorts.
Jorts
Whatever.
and can do it.
He might could pull it off, but that's still just not my style.
You don't like jorts? I should get rid of mine.
Yeah.
Pat
probably so.
McAfee wears jorts. I listen to him every day. The Pat McAfee show on Sirius Radio, but I listen to it on YouTube. And AJ Hawk.
I'm picky.
I'm trying to get. They have my brother-in-law on their show.
I'm very picky. I'm still trying to figure out how come we've made it so far. I'm so picky.
The Pat McAfee show. Oh, hey, and they're giving away like $100,000 right
You don't
now
even
for
listen to a
anybody.
word I
I'm
say.
trying to get Pat McAfee to give me some money
Okay.
so we can build a studio like his. Thanks, Pat. That'll be a clip. Anyway, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I did want to win some money. Money's always good to win. I had a dream last night that I hit on the big FanDuel tournament, and I had a dream that I won like 74 grand, and I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to tell you to go to the bank and take out whatever you needed and make you smile. I can't remember how it went, but I did win big in my dream. I only won $62, but I thought I won like 60 something
I
thousand.
think the only time I've ever won a lottery was in Kentucky. I remember I called you and said, Brandon said, I went in there, we were going to an off-road park, and Brandon said, Sinclair, not Young. I got too many Brandons, but he goes, buy a lottery ticket. So I bought it because it was his idea. When I scratched it off, he was like, I said, hell, I won 500. But we split it. But listen to this. Do you remember?
I remember
I
when you didn't win any money and spent a lot of money on $100 scratch off in Georgia. You remember that day that gas station?
Okay,
you were
well,
like, we'll only get to do this one. No, they were $50 scratch
gonna
offs.
say,
When you
I don't
got
think I
two
ever-
of them, we didn't win shit.
Yeah. But I did win 500 in
You
Kentucky.
remember that? I
But
wanted to
here's-
burn that gas station
But here's the
down.
funny part about this. In Kentucky, so we left. I remember Russell came and got me at that park because we had been touring all these parks. And I said, well, we can't tear this lottery ticket in half. So I gave it to him, which is a good thing I did because he had to stop at like 4 different places for them to be able to have enough money in Kentucky to give him that $500 for the lottery ticket.
Wow.
That's bad. That is bad. And then I think he said the very last place he stopped gave him all 5s.
Kentucky is a trip. We played a strip club and a church in Kentucky.
Oh, that's right.
We did. Yeah, it was. They were both in Louisville too.
I'm afraid Madison's fixing to end up having a baby sooner than later. Oh, and I didn't know Emmett watches this every week.
Because he loves to hear his
I
nana.
know he loves to hear his nana. So
He's like,
he'll
Nana,
watch it and he'll
that
go-
fat dude that sometimes just has me in his lap.
He goes, Nana.
He's a trip. I get to see him soon too.
I know.
And the little Owen's coming. Man. What are they gonna do with 2 little boys running around here terrorizing? I hope both of them are as mean as she was to Jacob.
No, Emmett won't be mean. Emmett's a
No,
sweet baby.
I said mean to her because of what she did to you for about 2 years when she was about 14? Oh yeah,
12 to 15.
and Jake's there right now, same age, just that. I guess I was a terror at that age.
Oh, you admitted it on film. Can't cut this out.
Yeah. We shall not talk about those times. We can because there's no statutes of limitations go that long.
You're a
But I can tell you right now that there was me and a couple other kids in Palaca got in some real trouble making prank phone calls one time. We had a whole army, like a whole militia of people that would call the same house and ask for the same person. And the lady that answered would get real mad. And back then you didn't have caller ID or any of that. And it was just cool to hear a lady cuss at you. And we got that number circulating around like both middle schools in town. It was terrible.
Ow,
My dad came and picked me up from school once the whole investigation went down. And
So when he hit you with the phone?
yes, sir. Hey, it was funny because I remember getting Mr. Atkins, could you send Jeff McCool to the office to check out for the day? I was like, oh, sweet. It's noon. Maybe I got an orthodontist appointment or something. But either way, I was happy. I was going home early. I'd never forget walking out that hallway. See that little red Nissan? Dad, I'll just get out there. The portable phone from the house was it because you didn't have cell phones. It was just the portable phone from the house. I was thinking, man, he was in a hurry. You want to play on the phone? He started wearing me out. And right out, as soon as that phone hit me the first time, I said, yeah, there's a bunch of people about to get in trouble. It was terrible.
You told on everybody.
No, I didn't. I was like one of the last ones that was brought down.
One of the last ones. You was the ringleader.
It was crazy too, man. It was it's just kids. We didn't know. We didn't.
Oh,
We got to go. I got food to eat and cook.
is it done?
Coochie.
Look.
Peace out. See y'all. Turn that shit off.